Over the years, Pawn Stars has been a show about purchasing and selling one-of-a-kind things. The eccentric cast has attracted fans from all over the world with its tough dealmakers and strange individuals. The people who work at the pawn shop have made a lot of money, but you might be surprised to realize that Chumlee, the clumsy fan favorite, is the richest of them all. How did he do it? Watch till the end to find out. Chumlee, whose true name is Austin Lee Russell, was born on September 8, 1982, in Henderson, Nevada. He is more than just a hilarious face on Pawn Stars. His journey from ardent collector to reality TV star and successful businessman is full of interesting information about his life in Las Vegas. Chumlee probably got his love of collecting and selling from the people and things around him while his dad worked as a DJ. His mother worked in the casino industry, two very different facets of the entertainment-fueled city. Chumlee learned how to trade from a young age. Setting the stage for his future career, Chumlee's adventure in the pawn business began long before the cameras came. He was friends with Corey Biggos Harrison, the son of the owner of Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, when they were kids. Rick Harrison was the reason he got into the business. He and his father opened the famous Las Vegas Pawn Store in 1989. Richard's Old Man Harris was a commonplace for both lads to play as youths. Chumlee and Corey worked at the store long before it became actual. TV came knocking for 5 years. Chumlee learned the ropes of the pawn industry by working behind the counter, where he started off doing less glamorous chores. People noted that he was naturally good at connecting with consumers, and it wasn't long before he moved from behind-the-scenes duties to making transactions face-to-face. Tough face with those who came into the store when the idea for a reality TV show. Chumlee's place in the pawn shop was not guaranteed. He wasn't even sure he'd make the final cut because there were at least 10 other employees vying for the spotlight. But Chumlee had a plan. He decided to lean into his lifelong friendship with Corey. Their natural camaraderie and playful banter were his secret weapons. He was determined to be himself and avoid camera jitters. Chumlee's strategy paid off. The producers saw something special in his dynamic with the Harrison family. The show became a huge success, making Chumlee and the rest of the crew reality TV stars. Chumlee's risk to just be himself in front of the cameras had led to a route he could never have envisioned as a youngster working in the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in 2009, where he worked with dusty old things and strange customers. Pawn Stars first aired on the History Channel, and it changed Chumlee's life forever. The show featured Chumlee, whose moniker came from a boyhood friend's dad who thought he looked like the walrus character in Tennessee. Tuxedo to a larger audience, and people loved how laid back he was. Chumlee regularly got light-hearted jabs from his co-stars. They made fun of him for what they thought was a lack of education, occasionally calling him stupid, him the village idiot. On the other hand, Chumlee wasn't bothered. He knew he was underestimated. The Pinball Wizards episode gave him a chance to shine, and he showed off his remarkable skill with pinball machines, much to Corey's amusement. This wasn't the first time he showed off his knowledge. Chumlee later fixed a gas-powered toy car in Never Surrender and even found a fake pair of Air Jordan V sneakers in Honest Bab, showing that his skills went beyond pinball. Pawn Stars not only made Chumlee famous, but it also gave him opportunities to start his own business. He began his own business making and selling novelty things like t-shirts. He even set up personal appearances to meet fans because he saw that there was a rising demand. Rick Harrison, the proprietor of the shop, bought half of Chumlee's company in 2010 for $155,000. This smart move helped the pawn shop handle the sudden rise in orders for Chum's goods. Harrison went from being a behind-the-scenes pawn shop worker to a reality TV star and business owner. Chumlee's journey on Pawn Stars was just starting, and he loved being on camera. Persona is making money off of his fame by selling a line of products and even opening his own candy store. Chumlee's confectionery on the boulevard made him even more successful as a business owner in 2011. His work on Pawn Stars got him a BMI TV Music Award, which was an early triumph in his career. He even won a Daytime Emmy Award. An Emmy Award nomination solidified his place in television, and Chumlee's life was full of success. However, a deep personal tragedy was also silently molding him just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars broadcast in 2009. His father died after fighting pancreatic cancer and leaving behind his belongings. Chumlee loved a few handcrafted things his father produced. His father was a superb woodsman, and these relics were worth much more than any amount of money. They were continual memories of his father crafting them. The one thing he would never think about selling because his father died and Corey's significant weight loss spurred him. Chumlee started his own health quest and lost more than 100 pounds by working out and following a strict diet that eliminated out processed meals and replaced them with healthier options. His new motto was everything in moderation, yet he still had to make big changes. Way of life. By 2016, changes aren't always easy. Chumlee had gained back 50 pounds of the weight he had lost. This process of losing and gaining weight continued, and by early 2019, his weight had reached its highest point at 350 pounds. Chumlee's fight with his weight was like a very genuine battle that many people are going through to achieve a lasting transformation. In October 2021, Chumlee ultimately chose to get gastric sleeve surgery. The technique that makes the stomach much smaller helps people lose weight quickly by making them feel full and less hungry through hard effort and this medical procedure. Chumlee finally stabilized his weight around 190 pounds. Chumlee's star wasn't just in the gold and silver pawn shop building. He also appeared as himself in shows like iCarly, tried his hand at baking and baking with Chumlee, and showed off his love for cars and counting cars. He even had a small role in the 2017 movie The P.O. King, where he shared the screen with the talented Jack Black. This wide range of projects made him a well-known figure in the entertainment industry. Chumlee didn't want to rest on his laurels, though. He saw the potential for growth and wisely looked into other areas of the entertainment industry. He went to DJ school to improve his skills behind the turntables, and his first public appearance as a DJ made headlines when a writer supposedly asked for Girl Scout cookies and hot chicks. Always the opportunist, Chumlee even said he wanted to become a talent scout for up-and-coming Las Vegas musicians, showing his desire to expand his influence in the music industry. It was time to find out what else he could do. Chumlee was capable of more than just being on Pawn Stars. Fame often casts a harsh. In March 2016, Spotlight and Chumlee's route was no different. A sexual assault accusation against him led to a police raid on his Las Vegas residence, which was a very disturbing scene. Nabbed with meth, marijuana, and a dozen guns, as well as 19 drug counts and 1 weapons charge. The media frenzy was huge, and the news of the raid, the weird things found in Chumlee's home, and the unnerving sexual assault probe projected a very different picture of the lovable Pawn Star's character. There are rumors that Chum has a room with a stripper pole, which could mean that there are darker parts of his life. The report from the police after posting $62,000 bond, the discovery of large amounts of drugs led to more speculation about drug selling. In May 2016, Chumlee went to court and struck a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to the felony weapons charge in exchange for the promise of completing 3 years of probation would mean that the other accusations would be dropped to misdemeanors, and the sexual assault charges were never officially filed. Chumlee's public image took a big hit. There were big effects from the fallout. Pawn Stars, a family-friendly show, became linked to this much darker show. Chumlee's light-hearted participation on the show turned into a scandal. Now shrouded by controversy, but even in the middle of the chaos, Chumlee proved that he was strong by going through the judicial system and accepting the plea offer. He did this to lessen the long-term effects of his acts. This time was hard for him, but it wasn't the end of his path. Chumlee's legacy isn't only about being famous, he has a big heart and gives to charity every year. He was a big part in getting people to donate money and learn more about autism research at the annual Anti-Up for Autism event. Chumlee's business-minded, his goals went beyond selling t-shirts and making appearances. In May 2017, he astonished many by entering the world of sweets. Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard opened right across the street from the famous gold and silver pawn shop, which he and his brother Sage own and run. It gave fans and tourists a sugar high. This strategic location meant that fans who went to the pawn store hoping to see their beloved A character from Pawn Stars could just cross the street to get a huge bag of gummy worms, and if they were lucky, they might even see Chumlee himself ringing up their purchases. But the road to candy-coated success wasn't without its bumps. When Chumlee tried to start his online store and marketing campaign, he ran into an unexpected problem. The best domain names Chumscandy.com Chumscandy on the BD Patrick Keys, a cyber squatter, had previously grabbed the names, aiming to make a lot of money when Chumlee came. Of course, instead of paying the anticipated high sum to get back the domain names he wanted, he called. Chumlee had to go beyond the box. He could either come up with a new name that was just as memorable, like Pez Stars, or he could do something else. It looks like the candy business owner in Chumlee won't back down without a battle. Chumlee's many interests go far beyond the counter at the pawn shop. He loves collecting trading cards, especially Pokemon sports cards, and even more. Cryptic and UFC cards are examples of niche alternatives. This obsession has led him to create a separate Instagram account where he shows off his collection and discusses the excitement of opening new packs in quest of uncommon findings. Chumlee proudly boasts that he owns an incredible amount. 600 Charizard rainbow cards show how dedicated and knowledgeable he is about card collecting. His love of gaming also shows in the virtual world. Chumlee says that he is really good at the popular mobile game Pokemon Go. Shows out his fun side outside of reality TV, and he gets ideas from his boyhood in the 1980s and 1990s. Chumlee decided to channel his love for retro gaming into an exciting independent project. He spearheaded the creation of Chumlee's adventure The Quest for Pinky, an all-new cartridge-based game designed exclusively for the iconic Nintendo Entertainment System. Inspired by the classic Kung Fu game, Chumlee aimed to bring a touch of nostalgia and Pawn Stars flavor to the project. To fund its development and production, he launched a successful Kickstarter campaign, further demonstrating his entrepreneurial spirit. The game features a pixelated version of his beloved dog Mr. Piffles aka Pinky as the star. Chumlee's talents don't end there. He's also a budding photographer, showcasing a different facet of his creativity. His photography website, hosted on the gold and silver pawn shop platform, features several of his original works available as prints. His portfolio includes stunning shots like desert, wasteland, showcasing the haunting beauty of abandoned structures and all the lights, highlighting the vibrant energy of the Las Vegas skyline at night. The popularity of his work is evident, with some pieces selling out completely. Around this time, Chumlee's life was brimming with more than just business challenges. He met Olivia Rodden in 2013, a student from the University of Nevada who was perfecting her skills in photography. The two didn't start dating immediately. They cultivated a friendship that blossomed into a romantic relationship. By 2016, their connection deepened, leading to a proposal in Honolulu, Hawaii. In 2018, Chumlee, ever the romantic, presented Olivia with a 1.5-carat diamond ring. During the engagement, their love seemed fortified by shared dreams and ambitions. Olivia, at their pre-wedding party, expressed her desire to become a businesswoman, eyeing a future where she might own an eyelash studio or even a chain of them. Chumlee, supportive as ever, mentioned possibly combining their ventures side by side with his candy business. The couple married in a private ceremony in 2019 at the Royal Hawaiian Waikiki, the same place they got engaged. It appeared that Chumlee's life was aligning perfectly, a burgeoning business and a new wife with shared entrepreneurial spirits. However, the fairy tale started showing cracks. By 2020, changes were evident. The couple stopped posting romantic snapshots on social media, a stark departure from their frequent affectionate posts in earlier years. Although they didn't unfollow each other, they deleted their photos together, signaling possible troubles. Chumlee himself had his personal battles. Known for his struggles with weight, he had once lost a significant amount only to gain it back after marrying Olivia. His health saw dramatic highs and lows, culminating in a hospital visit in 2020 for a breathing-related issue. Moreover, his past legal troubles, including arrests for drug and firearm possession, shadowed his efforts to maintain stability. By 2023, while they still followed each other on social platforms, Olivia and Chumlee showed no signs of a romantic reconciliation. Olivia had even been spotted posting images with other notable figures, hinting at new beginnings. Despite this, the deep respect and care they once shared seemed to linger, as evidenced by occasional likes on each other's posts. Chumlee's success story isn't just about pawn shops and candy. In 2019, he proved his real estate savvy by selling his extravagant Las Vegas home for a cool $1.375 million. This impressive sale came 7 years after he purchased the property for $1.1 million, showcasing his knack for profitable investments. The sprawling 2-acre estate boasted a 600 tea house, a guest house, and a massive backyard, perfect for entertaining, complete with a rockline pool. When he's not making real estate deals or indulging in the candy on the boulevard, Chumlee likes to unleash his need for speed. A self-proclaimed car enthusiast, he boasts an impressive collection that speaks volumes about his success. This includes a luxurious Maserati, a symbol of both style and performance, and a regal Rolls-Royce Phantom, the definition of automotive opulence. Chumlee's success is reflected in his impressive net worth of around $5 million. His starring role in Pawn Stars undoubtedly paved the way for his financial growth, making him one of the show's wealthiest cast members, but his diverse business ventures played a significant part as well, from his clothing and accessories line catering to his dedicated fan base to his popular candy store. Strategically located on the Las Vegas Strip, Chumlee has a knack for turning his passions into profit centers. While his net worth may not rival that of seasoned investors or tech titans, his accomplishments are still remarkable. Chumlee's journey is a testament to the power of hard work and the unwavering pursuit of one's dreams. Unlike many celebrities, his wealth wasn't inherited. He rose from humble beginnings as a pawnshop worker to a multifaceted media personality and successful entrepreneur, his success is self-made, proving that with ambition and determination anyone can achieve their financial goals even while embracing a little fun and whimsy along the way.